It happened so fast.
In Jacksonville, a bus supervisor is dead 1 day after testing positive for COVID-19. Michael Hardy was a contract worker for JTA's Connexion bus service, a program designed to pick up the elderly and people with disabilities. Hardy's brother James says he and his brother returned from a funeral in Alabama for their grandparents 2 weeks ago. He said his brother wasn't showing any symptoms then. 1 week later, on Wednesday, Hardy's brother says over a phone call, his brother said he was calling out of work because he wasn't feeling well.
He's just saying that he feels like he has the flu.
Hardy's brother said he returned to work the next Sunday.
He had requested not to be there, but they basically told him they didn't have anyone else to cover his shift. So he went to work.
Hardy says after his brother got off work that day, he went to Lot J to get tested. He had both the 25-minute antibody test and got swabbed.
I said, "What's going on?" He said, "Man, I have some bad news. I've been diagnosed with the coronavirus." He was gone within 24 hours after that.
His employer, MV Transportation Incorporated, says his death is the first positive case and death of its Jacksonville employees. But across the country, the company has more than 66 positive COVID-19 cases, 5 of which have resulted in death. The company says it's conducting detailed contact tracing to identify all team members, JTA staff, and members of the public who've come into contact with this employee, and verbally notified all employees as they arrive for work the next day. The company says it's also ordering immediate sanitation of vehicles and facilities. Hardy was a father, a grandfather, a brother, and a friend. His family is left confused and devastated after his death.
I said, "Man, I love you." He said, "I love you too." I said, "No, I really love you." He said, "I know." And I said, "I'm going to call you tomorrow." He said, "Okay." He said, I hold you to it." I said, "I'm going to call you every day." He said, "I hold you to it." And that was the last time I talked to him. The very next day, I got a phone call that he passed away.